The term pharaoh has always been synonymous with power, wealth, and luxury. In ancient Egypt, it wasn't just a title, but a divine right bestowed upon a king, who was considered the human embodiment of the gods, the bridge between heaven and earth. These god-kings ruled over Egypt for more than 3 millennia, overseeing the construction of iconic structures like the pyramids, commanding armies, commissioning monumental works of art, and leaving behind a rich cultural legacy that continues to fascinate us today. So let us embark on a journey back in time and explore the complete history of these legendary rulers. The early dynastic period. This era marks the beginning of Egypt's journey into prominence. It witnessed significant events that laid the foundation for the civilization we recognize. Pharaohs, Nama, Horaha, Jer, major event, unification of Upper and Lower Egypt. The first pharaoh, Nama, a legendary figure, is credited with unifying the previously warring regions of Upper and Lower Egypt around 3100 BC. To commemorate this historic event, he had the famous Nama palette created. Depicted on the palette, Nama wears the 2 crowns, the white crown for Upper Egypt and the red crown for Lower Egypt, symbolizing his rule over a unified kingdom. This unification brought stability and prosperity, setting the stage for Egypt's rise to power. During this time, hieroglyphics emerged, revolutionizing communication and record-keeping, and the first centralized government was established, laying the groundwork for the administrative systems that would shape future Egyptian society. 2. The Old Kingdom, the Age of the Pyramids. The Old Kingdom is a pivotal period in Egyptian history, often referred to as the Age of the Pyramids due to the construction of these enigmatic structures during this era. Pharaohs, Djoser, Sneferu, Menkaure. Major achievements. Construction of the pyramids at Giza. The architectural marvels of the pyramids, particularly the Great Pyramid of Giza, a testament to human ingenuity, were built during this time. Egypt's wealth and power reached new heights, and pharaohs like Khufu solidified their place in history as legendary rulers. As the Old Kingdom progressed, the concept of the pharaoh as a god on earth became deeply ingrained in society. Their tombs, designed as magnificent chambers filled with treasures, symbolized their divine status. 3. The First Intermediate Period. The First Intermediate Period marks a transitional phase in Egyptian history characterized by decentralization and challenges to the centralized authority that had defined the Old Kingdom. Pharaohs, various nomarchs, character, decentralization, famine, and local rulers. During this period, the central government's authority weakened due to economic difficulties and ineffective leadership, leading to a decline in royal power. The nomarchs, local governors, gained prominence, establishing their own regions as semi-independent entities. Egypt's population suffered from famine and economic instability, which lasted for almost a century. The country lacked a strong central authority to protect its borders, leading to external threats and internal strife among the various factions. 4. The Middle Kingdom. The Rebirth. The Middle Kingdom ushers in a new era of stability and prosperity, often referred to as the rebirth of Egypt. Pharaohs Mentuhotep II, Senusret III, Amenhotep III. Major focus: reunification, public works, military campaigns. Pharaohs like Mentuhotep II played a crucial role in reuniting Egypt and restoring order after the chaos of the First Intermediate Period. This era witnessed massive irrigation projects, flourishing literature, and a stronger administration. Military campaigns led by pharaohs such as Senusret III expanded Egypt's borders and defended its interests against Nubian and Asiatic incursions. Public works. including the construction of new cities and temples, contributed to the growth and prosperity of the kingdom. The Second Intermediate Period. The Second Intermediate Period marks a significant setback in Egyptian history with the invasion and control of Egypt by foreign powers, pharaohs, various, including the Hyksos rulers, key adversaries. The Hyksos. During this period, Egypt was invaded and ruled by the a group of Semitic peoples from Western Asia. The Hyksos introduced horse-drawn chariots and advanced weaponry, which gave them a military advantage over the Egyptians. While the Hyksos controlled the northern delta of Egypt, local dynasties continued to rule in the south. However, by 1550 BCE, the Theban prince Ahmose I expelled the Hyksos, reuniting Egypt and ending the Second Intermediate Period. The New Kingdom, the Golden Age. The New Kingdom is widely regarded as the Golden Age of Egypt, known for its empire building, monumental achievements, and cultural brilliance. Pharaohs: Hatshepsut, Thutmose III, Akhenaten, Tutankhamun, Ramses II, Ramses III. Hatshepsut, one of the few female pharaohs, she ruled peacefully, opening trade with distant lands like Punt, and built magnificent temples like Deir el-Bahari. Thutmose III, the Napoleon of Egypt, expanded Egypt's empire through military conquest into Canaan and Syria. Akhenaten, the heretic pharaoh, attempted to replace Egypt's traditional religion with the worship of the sun disk, Aten. His art was revolutionary and controversial. Tutankhamun, the boy king, took the throne at the age of 9. His untimely death and the discovery of his intact tomb by Howard Carter in 1922 captivated the world. Ramses II. Ramses the Great, the most powerful and celebrated pharaoh, ruling for over 60 years. He built massive temples like Abu Simbel and is known for signing the first recorded peace treaty with the Hittites after the Battle of Kadesh in 1255 BCE. Ramses III defended Egypt's borders against the invading Sea Peoples. 7. The Third Intermediate Period. The Third Intermediate Period is marked by political instability, foreign invasions, and the fragmentation of Egypt into smaller kingdoms. Pharaohs, various from the 21st to 25th dynasties, political instability, foreign invasions, decline of native rule. During this period, Egypt broke into several smaller kingdoms, and some pharaohs became puppets in the hands of foreign rulers. The Nubian dynasty of the 25th pharaohs attempted to restore Egyptian greatness. However, the Assyrian Empire invaded and conquered Egypt in 671 BCE. After the Assyrians, the Persians took control, marking a decline in native Egyptian rule. 8. The Late Period. The Late Period is characterized by attempts to revive Egyptian traditions and culture under the influence of foreign rulers. Pharaohs: Psemtik I, Nacho Kadua. Persian invasions, revolts, decline of native rule. Despite Persian domination, Egyptian national consciousness persisted. Pharaohs like Psemtik I and Necho II tried to revive the glories of the Old Kingdom by emulating its art and architecture. Necho II's efforts to expand his empire led to confrontations with the Assyrians and Babylonians. The last native Egyptian pharaoh, Nectanebo II, was defeated in 343 BCE, ending the era of the Egyptian pharaohs. 9. The Greco-Roman period. This period marks the end of native Egyptian rule and the beginning of foreign domination. Major ruler: Cleopatra, the Seventh Empire, conquered by Alexander the Great, ruled by Ptolemies, fell to Rome in 332 BCE. Alexander the Great conquered Egypt. After his death, his general Ptolemy I became the first pharaoh of the Ptolemaic dynasty, establishing a Hellenistic kingdom. The Ptolemies were Greek-speaking, but followed Egyptian customs and built their capital at Alexandria, a center of trade and learning. Cleopatra VII, the last great pharaoh, played a significant role in this era. Her intelligence and political skills are legendary. She had relationships with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, but after Antony's defeat at Actium in 32 BC, Egypt came under the rule of Octavian, marking the end of the pharaonic period. Conclusion: the legacy of the pharaohs. Though the last true pharaoh died over 2,000 years ago, their legacy echoes through time. The pharaohs left behind a rich heritage that continues to captivate us today. Pyramids that still tower over the desert, mummies that reveal ancient secrets, hieroglyphs that tell timeless stories, and a culture that influenced art, religion, science, and architecture across the ancient world. The pharaohs were not just rulers, they were symbols of divine order, guardians of their people and architects of eternity. Their story is a testament to the enduring legacy of ancient Egypt and its timeless allure. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, comment what you think about the video, and subscribe.